Hello, my name is Dorothy Owsley, and welcome to Transitional Options for Women, a place here in Roanoke, Virginia for women released from prison returning back to our community.
My name is Corbin Pridewin. I am a real estate agent, contractor, and real estate developer in the West End.
I'm Hayden Paulsino Hensley, and I'm the co-owner and founder of Red Rooster Coffee Roaster in Floyd, Virginia.
And I'm Grace McCutcheon, and I'm a roaster and barista at Blackwater Loft and Red Rooster in Floyd, Virginia.
What would you do if you were out one night and having a good time and something happened that ended you in prison? While you're in prison, all your friends leave you, your husband leaves you, your best friend leaves you, and when you get out, you have nothing but the clothes on your back. How would that feel? What would you do? Well, coming back to Roanoke, that question is asked a lot of women, and up until now, there was no answers to that question. But here at Transitional Options for Women, we have the ability to give the women the things they need, the skills they need, and the nurturing services to help them get back into the community. The one thing about us is that we do not judge. We are here to give people a hand up and help them to be there when no one else, everybody else says no. The beauty of Transitional Options for Women, the foundation of it is that we need to help each other. And in the community where we live here in the West End Center, that is what our mission statement is. We're here to help the community along with helping the women that need our services.
Immediately, our neighborhood said, absolutely not, we do not want you here. And, you know, I heard things come out of people in our communities saying, you know, we're a rougher area, why would you bring people to this community? And I saw a different community here. I saw a community struggling, but I also saw a community that really just needed someone to care about it and to give some love back to it. We had a lot of empty homes, and you know, through just revitalization of those empty homes, I knew that we weren't going to be that same neighborhood that why would you bring those people here? For me, I have always wanted to help ex-offenders. I'm an ex-offender myself, and so I know the struggles of people saying you cannot do this.
What we do is we provide a safe housing environment. We do services that will evaluate what the needs are. Because every time people come out, they say, oh, I need to go to work, I need this, I need that. Well, they need to stop and figure out what you need. And then once we do that, then we put you on the path, which brings in West End Blend. West End Blend is the coffee shop that's going to be associated with Transitional Options for Women for several reasons. One, we will be a place to start, a place to give people jobs, a place of hope, a place of training. Our house manager, Britta Smith, is going to be our manager on site, and she herself has a story that is well worth telling. And the fact that she was able to turn herself around lets you know that it can be done if you want it. Now, back to West End Blend. We are trying to open this coffee shop to be a service to the community, which will allow people to have a job when they get out, learn a skill.
And our hope here is that we'll be training women not just to make passable coffee drinks, but rather be training people to have a real usable life skill that they can take into entrepreneurship, possibly start their own coffee shops, or go get a job at any other coffee shop and be the best barista at those coffee shops, or possibly be a manager in other food service industries.
West End Blend would be the coffee shop to go to, but we need your help.
We'd like to purchase a brand new Nuova Simonelli Aurelia 2 espresso machine. It's a real great machine. It's a workhorse of a machine. It can handle volume, but it can also handle delicate drinks. And what we'd like to do is we're just going to purchase it wholesale and then donate it to Transitional Options. And so what we're trying to do is we're going to try and raise enough money to buy the espresso machine and to buy a really nice Malconi grinder, because a really nice espresso grinder is almost as important as a really nice espresso machine to really create terrific drinks.
This building has been sitting here for quite some time. I believe it's been almost 8 years it's been boarded up. I've been wanting it for a while, and the owner actually contacted me and approached me and asked if I was interested in purchasing it, and I said, oh my God, yes, I'd love to have that building. My vision is to bring businesses and walkable places to the community.
We're going to partner up with Transitional Options for Women to start this coffee shop. We're really excited about it because part of our mission as a business is to have a social conscience and to help people in need. Some of the time, helping people in need means paying a high price for a coffee from farmers in Honduras or Nicaragua, but sometimes it means helping people in our own backyard. And so we're really thrilled to be able to partner with Dorothy and Transitional Options to open a small community coffee shop here in the West End that we hope will be a gathering place for people in the community, a safe space for people to gather. So far, we managed to pull together some brewing equipment and the grinder to be able to donate to the coffee shop. We'll be supplying coffee at a discount, and we'll also be supplying training programs for all of the women. And we'll be donating all that because we think that it's really important. So far, Grace has really been spearheading our mission and our work with this project. And so, why don't you tell us a little bit about why it's so important to you?
I've been working in specialty coffee since I was probably about 13. My sister opened up a coffee shop, and so it's a lot of what I know. It's kind of a big part of my life, and growing up I did a lot of volunteer work in high school and volunteer work for the community, and traveled overseas to Asia and did some relief work, and so volunteering my time to help a organization or a non-profit is what I'm passionate about and dear to my heart. And when I heard about Dorothy starting up a transitional home for women being released from prison, I wanted to reach out to her and wanted to meet with her and kind of just see if I could help in any way. And ironically enough, she wanted to open up a coffee shop, and I thought it was very, very serendipitous. And so with that, it's kind of become a big, fun kind of project. I get to volunteer, and it's part of my work. So.